This video is just some guys hiking through some snow. Not gonna mislead you with a clickbaity intro, act like you're in store for the craziest adventure you've ever seen. It's just us. Out in nature and being disturbingly, but deservedly, cruel to one another. We woke up in the friendship-destroying hours of the morning. Our objective? Do some maintenance on a treacherous, unofficial trail in the Olympic Mountains. In the middle of winter. With the machete we got from Walmart.
And without snow tires. The only thing Ben possessed was the confidence of someone far more successful, competent, and intelligent.
Kieran, that's a bar lower than Ben's car's clearance before he got stuck 2.5 frozen miles from our intended trailhead.
You want beer, dude? Oh, that's a key Alpine thing. I had a bottle of rum in here last night. Check it out, let me easy. Why am I doing?
Feel that edge. That's factory specs, dude. It's so bad.
Garbage. I want my shit razor sharp and in the kitchen.
I mean, it's like useless.
I like the dramatic pose when you're done. I'm pretty happy with my outfit, man. You're safe for hunting season. I am the hunting season.
Friends, if you're wondering why we haven't left the car yet, let alone done anything close to resembling trail maintenance, blame Max. The human boulder forgot his snow pants, so he took my mom's and paracorded them around his bloated body.
Your mother is a kind and generous woman.
My mother is the size of your calf, you protein-boofing mutant.
That's not. Oh, wow.
Whoa!
Oh,
The blade was affected for the first time and only time.
safety blade.
Karen, what are you looking at?
There's a river right there.
There's been a river for the past 7 miles to our left.
Yeah.
There's not a lot makes me feel more secure in my confidence and athleticism than being passed by 2 corgis.
After enough time to bore half of our audience onto a different video, we were off. Me, more orange than a mouthful of Tide Pods. Kieran, with a machete whose performance could only be salvaged by a handful of those gas station boner pills. And all 230 pounds of Max barely lassoed into Kieran's mom's tortured snow pants.
Yeah, in retrospect, I might be somewhat to blame for the low clearance.
Like Sonic.
I hear you, Windy.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Friends, I'm sure you're asking, why did these idiots think doing trail maintenance themselves instead of letting the Forest Service handle it was an acceptable, let alone good idea?
Whiskey. The answer is whiskey. Halfway through one of those Costco bottles, even Ben's ideas start to sound convincing.
Max, that's the only time they sound convincing. The problem is that we have a drinking problem.
Don't say that, Kieran. Never say that. The real problem is money. Specifically, the US Forest Service's lack of it. You might not think you care about this, but you should. I'm not going to go into the policy because I'd rather superglue my manly bits to my elbows. What matters to us normal folks is the Forest Service manages over 150,000 miles of trails nationwide, and they don't have the resources to keep them in good condition. Now, could we have signed up with a volunteer association instead of DIYing it with the Jimmy Carter of machetes? Yes. Could we have done that before the whiskey wore off? No.
Could Kieran's machete accomplish something other than, well, this?
Go buy my mom a new pair of pants, Max.
He sheaths his blade. The wandering Ronin goes in search of another worthy adversary.
Call him Musashi.
It's known as prime Walmart steel.
That would be so much better if it didn't fit.
You know, like a butterfly knife, how you like spin it around? Try it. Probably yourself.
What am I supposed to do?
Like, you know, you spin it across your hand and shit.
The going was slow. We weren't even close to the start of our intended trail. And as it turns out, even on a road, walking in snow sucks a bag of fermented sheep intestines.
What are we doing?
No offense to your people, Kieran.
Pluck.
Not afraid to break this mic stand over your head, you
Pluck. You make haggis with the sheep's pluck. It's heart, liver, and lungs. Not fermented. And haggis is cooked in its stomach, not the intestines, you vinyl-brained lump.
The food of my people is cream of mushroom soup. The heart and liver and lungs of the hot dish, if you will.
That's a lot if you imagine. Oh, no.
Like we always said back in Minnesota, gray is the most appetizing color of all.
Congratulations, Ben. You made a joke that will land with maybe 3 people, all of whom say, "Oh," in supermarket aisles. Our channel is gonna blow up any day now.
Strange tracks along the trail.
Deer.
Deer. Or something more sinister.
Anything is possible.
It would be more sinister than a deer.
It's not a lynx because we don't have them, but it's a cat. Maybe a coyote.
He's got
Or a very small dog.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that a cat?
I don't know. We can look it up.
As I thought, because I am a knowledgeable and brilliant man, these were indeed the tracks of a bobcat.
Viewers, you've witnessed a historic moment. Ben's first experience with
Here's my theory. The bobcat was hunting us. But then, as is true for all females, it took one look at Ben and fled.
Kieran, a true swordsman can cut the water itself.
It'd be ruined if you do that. Useless even. Well, when you're looking for pine cones, you want these little ones because you can get a whole cluster. Pull the pin. 3, 2, 1.
Kieran has no sense of fun, just exclusively defined as the ability to appreciate make-believe pine cone grenades.
Personally, one time I you directly in that. Well, I'm a little piece of garbage. Why you gotta be like, you guys want to play games exclusively where I only have the working weapon?
It still feels like lifting with you today. You guys want to go do a routine that I can do 300 more pounds than you want? This is called off-road snowshoeing.
Welcome to Jerk.
We're gonna see Max do his first off-road snowshoe. Pretty good.
On-road snowshoeing.
No, it's off-road because they meant for...
I know.
Yeah, it's not a great joke.
Can we move on past that one? How is it warmer and less snowy enough?
All right, so we're about a mile and a quarter into this thing. And maybe about another half mile, we'll reach the trail we were supposed to get to. And then promptly turn around, and abandon it completely. That is the type of athleticism and commitment to the spirit of outdoor adventure.
High flow.
So I brought the rope and the critter. I think the route we want to do when we descend that is just straight through it. No management.
Oh, this is the end of the road.
That's our trail. Finally arrived at our destination.
Wow.
The shitter.
The shitter. It's probably the most famous outhouse in all of the national forest. It was built in 1927 by some homesteaders. Bob and Carol Irving.
They actually lived in their own porta potties for 3 decades.
Yeah, it was better for insulation because they only had to heat and they could use the sewage vent as their chimney.
Yeah, the decomposition helped warn them. I can't continue this.
Well, my colleagues were impressed by my encyclopedic, reliable knowledge of the old Olympic homesteaders. They were less enthusiastic about the 7 steep miles of overgrown snow that awaited us because they are weak porcelain eunuchs.
I think we reached the snow line before
We
reached the trail.
had a nice snowshoe.
I would like to take this opportunity to inform you that Ben wanted to go home as soon as the car got stuck.
Yeah, dude. I love business.
He's an unreliable narrator,
Petty vandalism is fun.
a post-production propagandist.
And he still manages to make himself look even less competent than Elon Musk playing Path of Exile.
I'm just gonna edit that out, Max.
You guys want to send Huckleberry Creek? I mean, we're already halfway there. It would only double our entire height.
That's
3.6.
3,100 feet of elevation.
Yeah, we're at 1,800, so it's only like 1,200 gain.
It's about the road.
I
we just
personally
did.
don't want to, but
I'm okay not. I gotta do my advent calendar, which is a puzzle. Karen and I did it last night.
That's romantic.
Yeah, it was a good time.
oh yeah, we gotta do our puzzle.
Yeah.
Boys puzzle.
Boys puzzle night. This
Gonna
is
get freaky.
hardcore
We need
adventure.
some B-roll, yeah.
Sick.
These like metal bars sticking out are making me feel really confident.
This could go really bad.
Nice.
There we go. That was sick.
People still dab?
Yeah.
Viewers, I know my straight bus and dab whizzed you up FR, but extreme stunts like that are dangerous. Best left to the professionals. Getting hurt is not goated. You might say it's Central Ohio, even.
Ben, stop talking. Please. For once in your incomprehensibly annoying life, Just stop talking.
Oh, I got thumb holes.
Last time, we made it what? About a third of a mile from the canyon that might have existed we were trying to get to.
Nice, so we're getting worse.
Yeah, progressively worse over time as we do more and more things, yeah.
So to sum up, not only did we fail to do any maintenance, but we didn't even reach the trail.
Viewers, I made the tough but necessary call to retreat. Only way to keep Kieran from whining and Max from blundering through the woods like a roid-raging grizzly.
Then you have the leadership ability of Neville Chamberlain.
Questionable analogy, Kieran, considering you guys were the ones I was appeasing.
God damn, that's a deep cut. If we hadn't lost the Zoomers already, we certainly have now.
I feel like I'm supposed to be saying something. It's just weird and uncomfortable. Time for our next contribution to trail maintenance. You got safety glasses? No. All right, so this is not OSHA certified.
The log was a canvas on which I would paint my rage,
This little song.
my machete,
We'll be out of here in no time.
my paintbrush.
It's not that bad.
Dumbest shit I heard in my life.
It's going. All right, good job.
Hold up, I wanna turn at it.
You want to whack?
The edge is still perfect.
It's edging.
Factory.
Edging.
Not sure if it was due to disappointment with our complete inability to achieve
Someone.
anything, but on the way back, things got a bit weird.
No!
No, it's the game. So like, you say a sentence and then you pass it off to the next guy. You got to continue the story, and you can't just like reject it. Like you have to build on it. You can't be like, no, that didn't happen.
And it's one sentence.
Ish. 3 pent-up young men walk into the woods. The least expected thing that they could have thought would happen.
A world in which everyone is exactly the same. No one can truly be themselves. And so, he took to the sword
Again.
and
Headed out to undo the cloning process which he himself had set in motion.
but it was too late.
Come on,
He is.
Kieran's just been saying that word at like 10 to 15 second intervals for the last half mile. No rhyme, no reason.
Occasionally making up abbreviations.
Oh, there is a reason. There were Kyrgyz. 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 Haggis and Kyrgyz.
Once again, we'd been passed by a pair of corgis. So, did we fail? As far as trailblazing goes, I'll concede we did about as well as the Donner Party. Yes. However, when it comes to combating Pacific Northwest stereotypes, we did an admirable job by actually going outside instead of just dressing like we do.
That's only because we're broke.
Fair point. Comrades, please like and subscribe so we can afford that Patagonia fleece strip, buy an entire fleet of Subarus, and finally have the courage to make eye contact with straight banged bisexual baristas whomst we covet above all else.
Make eye contact with the straight bang bisexual barista.